Yo, what's going on, Nowak Nation? Thanks for coming back and watching another video. Now, for those of you guys that watch my channel for a little while, you probably recognize this series where I talk to pros and get their advice on certain topics. The first one was favorite baits, then followed by favorite largemouth baits, and now this is going to be a topic that I really kind of am intrigued by, and that's how to be a better fisherman. So I went and talked to some of the top pros in the world about their advice and tips on how you can become a better angler, how I can become a better angler, what we need to do to kind of reach, I guess, closer towards that pinnacle of bass fishing, which is being a better fisherman, being more consistent, catching more and bigger fish. Now, before we get into this, I just want to shout out those pros for taking the time to shoot this video with me. I talked to Scanlon, the eventual winner of Lake Champlain. I talked to David Dudley, Bryan Thrift, and AJ Slegona. These dudes are awesome. Bryan Thrift, David Dudley, two phenomenal pros, world-renowned, some of the best in the world. David Dudley just won ALY. Bryan Thrift is just insane, more top 10s than I believe any other FLW Tour angler ever. And AJ Slegona is a rookie coming up on tour. So these guys are awesome. Now, I didn't get a ton of information from them. 3 of the interviews I actually did on the final day before takeoff, so I didn't want to try and get them out of their own headspace, so I kind of just kept it really short with those guys, 30 seconds a minute for some of the guys. So I kind of want to talk about my advice on how you guys can become better fishermen. So one of the biggest things that I think can make you a better fisherman is fishing more often and fishing new bodies of water, right? Like, fishing more often will make you a better fisherman, but you fish the same bodies of water constantly doing the same things over and over and over, you're not going to become a better fisherman. You have to go fish new bodies of water, try to fish for different species, try to learn new techniques, do different things to make bass bite. That's how you become a better angler. Challenging yourself, putting yourself in different situations, and putting yourself around different opportunities. When you do that, when you get in those different situations, you're going to become a better angler, learn how to adjust, adapt, and change to the different situations, because bass fishing isn't the same. And it's just that's just kind of my philosophy. That's something I've really prided myself on, is my ability, or my attempted ability, to fish different bodies of water and try to figure out where bass are living. So that's my advice for you guys. If you want to be a better fisherman, my advice is to go fish more often, fish different bodies of water, fish different styles, techniques, largemouth, smallmouth, deep, shallow, you know, just kind of try to be as versatile as possible, because fish move, fish change. And so if you can do that, you can become a better fisherman. Now, enough of my rambling. I know you guys came to listen to the pros, but again, I want to shout out these pros: Scanlon, David Dudley, Bryan Thrift, and AJ Slegona. Thank you guys for doing this video. If you guys want to follow them, I'll leave them a link down in the description below. Now we're just going to get into it.
FLW Tour Pro Scanlon here. If I can give you guys one tip on how to be a better angler, it's pay attention to the details. You know, I got a box of treble hooks right here in front of me. I change my treble hooks multiple times a day to keep them sharp. You know, a lot of times I see fishermen out on the lake and they're fishing the right places, and they're maybe set up on them wrong, or fishing them, you know, differently. So pay attention to details, be thorough, and, you know, just experiment when you're out there. You know, you gotta, it's, you know, the fish are gonna be top, you know, middle of the water column, or on the bottom. So, you know, you can use several different lures to achieve that goal. You got to figure out where they're at in the water column, and then you got to find that depth range. So experiment with depth ranges. Try to make it as simple as you can, and pay attention to the fine details, like making sure your line is good, your hooks are sharp, and you got the, you know, right fall to your baits. Just pay attention to all those details, and you're going to catch a lot more fish.
Hey guys, AJ Slegona. If I give you one piece of advice to be a better fisherman, it's positive mental attitude. If you have any negative thoughts at all, it could bring your fishing right down the tubes. So just keep positive and keep grinding, and I promise you it'll make you a better fisherman.
You know, if I was to give a tip to an angler, whether you're a bank fisherman or a club fisherman or just a fisherman in general, is that, well, actually a couple things. If you are using plastic baits, don't venture far off of green pumpkin and watermelon, and don't use oversized hooks. It's probably the 2 best things I can tell you.
If I could give someone one piece of advice to become a better fisherman, that piece of advice would be go fishing. time on the water to me equals success. The more time you're out there, the more situations you come into, the more you learn about fishing. So spend as much time as you can fishing, guaranteed you'll get better.
So if you guys enjoyed this video, please do me a huge favor, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. This is some advice that I believe can help them be better fishermen. If you have any questions or comments, have future video ideas, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you're not already, hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining the No Wake Nation by watching this video. If you want to support, check out brnogfishing.com/shop. Buy some No Wake Nation apparel. And as always, take care, Ted Lyons. God bless. Pursue passion.